What's going on, North Texas barbecue addicts? It's me, Kenneth, and in today's episode, I'm going to show you hot and fast pulled pork. I was talking to my barbecue bro Tommy at the Gallery Backyard Barbecue, and we wanted to do a collaboration. So he's going to bust out his Weber kettle. I'm using my slow and sear kettle, and we're both going to knock out some awesome pulled pork. So make sure you like and subscribe to Tommy's channel at the Gallery Backyard Barbecue. I'll have his information down below in the description box. But hey, if you've ever wondered if hot and fast is the way to go for pulled pork, y'all stick around. Alright, so we've got this pork butt on the cutting board out of the package. We've got the slow and sear kettle coming up to temperature. Like I said, we are going to see if hot and fast is the way to cook a pork butt today. I've cooked them hot and fast before. I just haven't made a video on it, and it's been a while since I've made a pulled pork video as well. And since we're just cooking at home, I'm actually not going to do any trimming on this. You can see the fat cap right here. It's got a good fat cap. What I am going to go ahead and do is just score this. Just simply make some slices here into the fat cap, and what this is going to do is allow some of that smoke to penetrate deeper into the meat, and it's going to look cool when we cook it too. So presentation, there we go, and we'll just go the opposite direction right across them, and you need a nice sharp knife to cut through this fat cap. There we go. Just like that. See if y'all can see this. So that's what it's looking like there. And we're going to go ahead and get this seasoned up. We're going to be using the smoke shake, but it is perfect on pork butt. So we're going to get it seasoned up. And this is actually how I would season a pork butt for a competition as well. I would just trim it differently for competition purposes, but when you're cooking at home, you want to get as much out of it as you can, so we're just going to leave it as is, and we're going to smoke this bad boy hot and fast on the slow and sear kettle. We're going to be shooting for like 325, 345, somewhere around there. There we go. Get some good coverage over there. Get all our edges here. Just like that. Perfect. That's what it's looking like. Got to get this side here. There we go. We can always add a little bit more seasoning if we need to while we're cooking, but honestly, this is perfect. Sometimes when I'm just cooking at home, I don't even put seasoning on it until I shred it. So this is going to make a perfect bark though, a beautiful color. Next time we get out to the kettle, we'll throw this bad boy on. So we've got this set up for indirect cooking. We've got our slow and sear basket over here. I lit the edge over here with about 8 coals, and we've got hickory wood chips rolling. And it's time to go ahead and put our pork butt on, just like that. And we're going to close this lid and get to cooking. Right now we're at about 275, but the more charcoal that gets lit, it's going to heat up to that 325 range that we're shooting for this hot and fast cook. So next time I see y'all, it'll probably be 2 hours, and we'll check on it. Alright, North Texas barbecue addicts, we're an hour into this pork butt cook. And I came out here to add a handful of wood chips to our slow and sear basket. It's rolling hotter than I'd like it to be. We're rolling at about 365 degrees, so I want to go ahead and turn this around. This pork butt's looking beautiful. Only an hour in, and look at this awesome bark we have built up and the color. We were running around 365. I'd like to be at about 325, like I was saying earlier. We're at that hour mark. I'm going to shut this down, put the lid back on it. We're going to keep cooking. I did close my top exhaust a little bit just to slow that heat up. We'll check on this in an hour, and I'll show you what we do next. Alright, barbecue addicts, we're at that 2 hour mark. It's time to rotate this pork butt one more time and level it up with a little bit of flavor. We're going to hit it with some Dr. Pepper to make sure it doesn't dry out while we're doing this hot and fast cook. We're registering right under 135 degrees internal. I'm gonna shut this down and show you what it looks like in 2 more hours. So we just pulled this beautiful pork butt off the slow and sear kettle. Check this bark out, this color. Let's go ahead and see what temperature we're reading. Right at about 154, 155. Similar there. We're gonna wrap this up in foil so we can get it nice and tender. We wanna make sure this pork butt renders down nicely. So I'm gonna wrap this pork butt up and we're gonna cook it to about 205 degrees internal. And next time I see y'all, this will have rested. It'll be ready to shred up and give it a try. Wow, man, when I tell you hot and fast is definitely worth giving a shot. We cooked this in about 6.5 hours. We were roughly around 300 to 350 degrees the entire cook. We smoked it till it was at about 160 degrees internal, and then we wrapped it up and really sped up the process with that aluminum foil, put it right back on the kettle, and then after it rested for about an hour, we sauced it up with that apple habanero from Head Country, put a little bit more seasoning on it, and you can see the bark is undeniable. Let's give it a taste. This looks insane. It's completely tender. You also, I was able to just shred it apart with 2 forks. That's a telltale sign. I'm gonna get me a big old bite. So here we go. Cheers, y'all. Wow, that's insane. Again, this is a collaboration with my barbecue brother Tommy at Gallery Backyard Barbecue. If somehow you're not already a subscriber of his, go check him out. Tell him North Texas Barbecue Addicts sent you. We both broke out our kettles. We're both doing pork butt. Go check out his video. I've been a subscriber of his for a long time, and I can't wait to see what he does as well. So I'll have his information down below in the description box. Tell him what's up, tell him I sent you, and I appreciate y'all for stopping by North Texas Barbecue Addicts. Until next time, peace! Y'all keep on barbecuing. I got some pulled pork to eat. We're gonna make some nachos, pulled pork tacos, burritos. Here we go.